and this is for the One Book July 2015 challenge. Now, some of you might have seen in one of my unboxing videos that I was planning on using my mango-colored Foxy Fix Traveler Style notebook for this. I started using that notebook for some classes that I'm taking. I'm taking 3 classes: a religion class with Pema Chodron. I'm taking a special Adobe class, and I'm also taking an InDesign class. And I have all of my notes, and all those classes have started at different times in the summer. One started in May, one started in early June, and one just started this past week, the end of June, beginning of July. And so I have notes in there and assignments in various start places of completion. And so I've decided that notebook, that's all that notebook is going to be deemed for, is all of that stuff. And mainly that stuff will be just kept at home by the computer while, I'm working. So the book I've chosen for my One Book July, you might have seen a few months ago an unboxing of this. This is a creme brulee in dark chocolate. It's a personal size by Jennifer Harvey at Chic, Sparrow. It's a beautiful notebook, and it's the deluxe, so it has, you can see the stitching, it has the pen loop, and it has the secretarial pockets. So I'll show you the inside in just a minute. Normally, with what I do at the conservatory, when I create the schedule for the school year, I create exactly when lessons and classes and all that will meet, and set the calendar for what days we have school, what days are holidays, to go along with the different school calendars that we have. So I have to use all of these different colors. You'll see there's orange, there's a light pink, there's a dark blue, there's a dark pink, there's a light green, there's a aqua color, there's of course a black, there's a red, and a light blue. I use all of these different colors because they all mean something different, whether it's a teacher meeting day, an in-service day, a parent-teacher meeting, if it's a day where there is no school, but it could be a makeup lesson day. All of these colors are used some way. So I won't be using them at all because thankfully I already have the school year set. Actually, we have the next 2 school years set, so I will not be needing these. And as you can see, they are all 0.5. It's not a very thin, but it's also not too thick, so we will put those in their lovely little pencil case. Oh, and those are Muji pens. I'm not sure if you can see. I don't read Japanese, but it is a Muji, and it is a, there it is, a 0.5. So this is going to be the pen that I use, a black Muji gel ink ballpoint pen. I am going to use one other pen, and that is this. It is a Pilot Frixion light blue highlighter, and since it's a Pilot Frixion, it is erasable. That's the eraser. So let's quickly take a look and see what all I have here in my Chic Sparrow by Jennifer Harvey. So let's open it up. It doesn't have a name. I don't name my notebooks. So when we look inside, you can see I just have some blank colored Project Life cards. There's yellow, there's black. I'm not sure what I'd use black for. And then this like chartreuse green color, and I just have 2 sets of those for notes or whatever. Everything in here I've made myself, actually. I've assembled myself. So if you look, first thing that I have in this first notebook, first of all, I have a folder that I made myself out of scrapbook paper. I have some full sheet adhesives, and I've got some more Post-it notes that are they're the full sheet adhesive. But I have here's my July, and you'll see everything is in black except for this right here. This was a calendar that I had created, I think when I first started this notebook. And so that's been a few months. So I had already marked that is the 4th of July with that little flag, and those the Hobonichi stencils, and that rent is due. But you'll see everything else is either washi tape or in black pen. So there's my month, but I do have the rest of my individual months, so I can forward plan like I need to for my month at a view. And then here's the back of that folder. I kept saying I was going to do a tutorial to show you how to make a folder like this, and I will. I promise. It's just been a crazy summer. I thought summer would get lighter. Now, the next notebook I have is another by Marsia Bramucci. Again, just some post-it notes in case I need them. I got a couple of little clips, an ollie clip, and I'm not sure where I got that. But you'll see I have my week on 2 pages. It is a no-spend July for me. I bought 2 Foxy Fix notebooks the end of last month, so it is a no-spend July. So I can keep track of everything on a more daily basis, and I love this because this notebook goes all the way through January 3rd of 2016. And it's when I printed and just used scrapbook paper. I've been paying with cash for everything. So this is my Midori passport size zipper pocket with credit card sleeve. I've decided that this is going to be my wallet. I'm not going to carry around. I have a Chic Sparrow that I have been using, and I sometimes swap it out with a Ray Blake field size notebook as my wallet. So this is going to go with me everywhere, kind of like what Carrie said she was going to do. So this will be my everything. It'll be work, it'll be my personal, just not for my notes for the classes I'm taking. And so I have my weekly spending money, and I even have some more of those little whole sheet post-it notes. I love those things. The sticky on them is so much better than others. And then I have just like some of my little business cards in there. That's one of my gold flutes and one of the head joints that I play on. And that was a photo that I took with my iPhone. Then I have another folder here that I made out of just a craft recollection paper. And I have some of these are quite amazing. They're Avery. They are those post-it notes, but you can see through them. They're quite amazing. So I have those just in case I need to take notes on something, and I can stick them right over the book. Then I have this, which I use for work at the conservatory. It is Ray Blake's monthly diary, the 2015-2016, and I have actually decided to make my own for 2016-2017, so I can already start pre-planning those school years, because we have to think about those things further in advance. So if someone wants the 2017-2018, sorry, it's a 2017-2018, send me a message and I can send you the PDF file. It's different than Ray's setup. It's kind of similar, but different. I've done things a little bit differently, but you can see I still have some of the stuff that's on the calendar up here, but I have other work-related stuff. And then, so I've got actually stuff scheduled all the way through May of 2016 for the conservatory, when our students' concerts and all that fun stuff are. Something that I know I am definitely going to be needing. I have no idea anything about this company, but I got it, I think, in the mail. But they're these lovely, bright, different colored post-it flags. So I could use those for different color coding. One could be for the symphony, one could be for a ballet, one could be for whatever. And again, the back part of that folder And here you can see I have my driver's license, a debit card, I've got my faculty IDs and insurance cards in there. And there's one of Jennifer's cards. And then what I have is some more Post-it notes. I love Post-it notes. These things are great. I've started keeping just a couple of to-dos that don't really have like a home in my notebook. There's, for those of you that need to know, George Philip Telemann, his birth date and death date, and where in Germany he was born and died. This is where I'm going to be taking some notes for stuff to finish up my dissertation. And then I've got some to-dos for YouTube and other things. And this to-do is on here. One Book July 2015. And it's just going to be a place where I gather a bunch of notes. And then I don't really have anything in the pocket yet, but I have my little Hobonichi stencils. And that could be a way where I could delineate, since I won't be using all those different colors, since I'll just be using my black pen and my blue highlighter. So this video has now been 11 minutes and 20 seconds. And one thing I love about this pen loop is I can fit both of those into the pen loop. So, well, at least one full pen in there and then one just the cap. So that is the notebook that I'm going to be using, and it has my little name down there, that I'm going to be using for One Book July. So if you have any questions, leave it in the box down below in the comments, and I will be leaving all the information about the Muji pens, and this is one of the Muji pencil pen cases. I think it's what they call it, the large size, because their pens tend to be a little bit short. I'll leave information about the Jennifer Harvey. I'll leave information about the Foxy Fix, and Marsia Bramucci and Ray Blake. I'll leave information about the inserts. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you try this One Book July. I think it's an interesting idea. I know this isn't the most ideal one book because it has 2 craft folders and, you know, 4 notebooks in there, and one's a work calendar and one's a home calendar and all that, but that's what I want to see, if I can get everything into one book and not into all of the other Midoris that I use. So give it a try, and if you have any questions, leave a question in the comment box below and I will get to the answer. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.